Give me that motherfucker.
Now let me see everybody do it. Hey, let's go. But you just tell. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. But you just tell.
Anybody on rock round?
Bad. Come on. Put that money.
Give me two houses.
A dazzling facility.
You can't do the G.
Motherfucker, Look inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons.
Dude, that guy's real pretty big. This fucking there. Ain't that like
CSCB, that's what's wrong with it.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And so some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. It's a small gain up to the 38. Jesse Bates enough for the stop that time.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Connection made to Hollins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On play action. Here's Tagovailoa. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that was the Dolphins' first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Tua again. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
All right, first sack on the board, first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Yeah, you could have read it. Oh man, let's keep the red one, man. Big club is the red one.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Everything else right.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Rob flat. First down, he had no gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. That's complete to Mustard on it to Bijan. This play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Gain of 15 there. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now Penix off the play action. Buying some time right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix here from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. It's grabbed inside the 30. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 type, 19 type, 18, right here. Come 19, come 19.
I'm here to help you out with him. I'm just to leave that.
Penix now on 1st down. At the 6. And it's taking that back, which means his offense ends up for 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
No street.
Robinson. Nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, it's Robinson, and he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd goal from the 1. Penix on the sneak. And you're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first point. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, there's very minimal gain.
After a 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive run. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Jade, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the...
And there is A.J. Terrell with the pick.
I thought 32 was the shooter.
And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got
you know I eat everything, baby.
back of the end zone for a touchback. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
I don't know why you got mad. Just carry out.
6 yards
Drag it out.
And it's going to be first down Miami.
That's went to the tour for every fucking body.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Everybody about to try and play this dude.
Off the play fake.
Every fucking body.
Falcon isn't holding up.
I'm really going to do this.
3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. 2 and out from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
One of the tight ends motioning left. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4, that was a first down.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Quick slate taken in by Waddle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup and it moves the chains. All set now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 7.
They run the counter to Achane. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Angel. Angel. There's your mama.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. To the air with Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get out of there.
Here's Penix to throw. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Everybody ain't get public for
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No, but.
Again, Penix to the air. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's complete to London. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him released in the middle of the game with space to add after that. That picked up a good jump, and it was nearly a big play.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And they will score a touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see us run that quick, it really was determined 3 snaps. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bradley Pinion sets to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw.
Get rid of the ball.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Give me the fucking thing. I swear, these guys don't get all stop breathing on me. Babe?
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock.
Babe.
Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Let's get that fucking dog. Trying to eat, she breathing all over me.
What?
No. You don't fucking listen because you got that damn TikTok off. I mean, I'm sitting right here fucking talking to you. You acting like you can't fucking hear. Yeah, you act like you can't fucking hear. You ain't going to sleep either. Hell no. Get your ass up.
All right,
Sweetie, get your ass up.
Timeout, 7 seconds to go in this half.
I kept asking you to do something when you wouldn't do it. Not now because they ain't in my way. They ain't breathing on my damn body when I'm freaking trying to eat.
3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here.
Go.
Heaving for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot.
Damn, I'm trying to eat. I don't want no fucking breathing dog up. Breathing up my damn shoulder.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
That's just being, you're just being stubborn. Don't take it off.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out. First
I should learn how to listen a little bit.
Starting the half with Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies.
Go back and whatever you're doing.
Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front
We
did
can
too.
listen out. I mean, that's all you got to do. I mean, I'm sitting the same damn bed with you.
Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
You got hot plate? Good. That's the hard plate. I want to see you, dude.
79 Broncos. 70 range.
So tired of this shit.
Penix looking to pass. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
I say the 2 ducks fuck today. I love Nagler, but I ain't never seen it.
Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
This combination ball is just moving right ass back to the water after they got his feet. Anyway,
What you got?
Let's go.
Throwing Penix. He put everything he had into this one. Into a crowd, and the defender jumps up with it. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively, you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there in the 2nd.
Tua off the play fake.
Oh, God, he's talking about stuff bugging his arm.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's a test of first down completions. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space. Take that shot downfield.
Sound like you pissed off.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
You pissed off? You mad?
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. It's his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Play like this is exactly where you want to give them the ball. Right on the outside. These guys have
Come here, Mom.
a lot more room to
Come here, Mom. Angel.
Here's 1st and 10 from the
I
47.
said Angel.
Here's Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops on his own side at the 49.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is easy. This brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4. They're going for this. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from giving up the coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying with Robinson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason. It's because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the Titans defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Penix now. He's back. It's Robinson. And it's good yardage. They tackle him short of the sticks.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators
my ears and my
in the right direction, Pastor. You got to run the right from being called blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
You either leave or you got to get walked this motherfucker out. And he couldn't walk. And he did it to the motherfucker. Yeah, blood spattered all over me, the fucking bones and everything else. He looked at me and said, "You mean to hit him again?" I said, "Mercy." That's all I can say, mercy. No, don't hit him again. You hit him again, you got to kill him.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here.
It's a big problem here. He's the one that owns this motherfucker. He hit that blood. Regardless of everything else, he told you to leave, motherfucker. If you ain't got no sense to leave, you got to
Chance to
get
move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Let's go.
This is Robinson. This gets the 1st and more. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Michelle Robinson touchdown.
Oh, that's how
This
it's
machine
down or
has been
something.
firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and
Do we have anything for earrings?
Kick it away.
Do we have anything for earrings, eyes, or the same thing? The same thing that's happening now is happening before. That happened before. It happened.
Gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
What did we do last time? Kid.
First and 10 from the 32.
One salt and water.
2 and out from the gun.
I could not play with two.
John begins with a rough first down. It's 40 up second down.
Some serious
What?
some defensively.
Let's see.
I can't. My fucking knees fucking hurt.
Everybody on the
You don't fucking care. I just told you my fucking ear, eye, and everything hurts. Is that bad
There's
enough?
gonna be one tomorrow.
No, I don't think it do, man.
Back up and fucking now we're talking to you about it. It's saying you're gonna stop.
Completed over the middle.
Bring in, take the goddamn tequila and put your mouth out a little bit.
You drinking no alcohol?
Come on, but put it in your damn mouth. Say you good, girl. That's how you put children the last time.
No, wasn't.
I'm not saying he was no fair, but they got to be there. He's got to bring that on the table.
I'll take care of my damn self.
Deep to the left side.
You don't want to? I'll take care of my damn self. I'm always taking care of you.
It's a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executed.
Yeah, you keep asking what you did last time to get rid of it. I
didn't drink no liquor.
I'm going to go there.
It's a Washington. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and
I don't know if I ain't feeling good tomorrow. I will not go to work.
First down downs too.
Here's Tagovailoa.
What the fuck? Man, who was you fuck?
It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons take over as he scores his 10th career INT.
I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth.
No, fucking all.
That's what that whole defense
I thought it called my eye.
and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by Butler.
And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
This stuff gets in the dark.
Taking it away, here's Pinion.
And my brothers and sisters.
He's got enough to bring this one out. So no run back this time. Falcons out on the 35. Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Big chain here out of the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Skipping more blockers up front. But also puts the defense in to be ready for that one.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers out there, even put 8 out of 9, all blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards with any defense able to take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Connection made to Hollins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Dolphins trying to do some window dressing. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
You know, everything hurt. You probably guessed it.
Shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chain.
Hey, okay, there's one Southern food that the Yankees do not fuck with. If you go up there, you beat Green the Week. Get him out. Yeah.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa.
That's the fuck speed game. It's not.
Looks like he got it at 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's your consistent source of positive yardage. A trusty tight end.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun.
There's a thief. That is something. Go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Time's gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
I mean, I'm saying that's not move. That's my play. I had to switch around. Get in a wheelchair with a ball head, no teeth. I go by a ready to win, and I dare some.
Putting a receiver in motion. Achane gets this on the draw. We go with a design keeper. And they got him down near the red zone at the 22. 5 on the play. It's going to push down Miami.
7 12, 56 Dolphins, 76 going away, and 3
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He slips the initial tackle, stops Smith for no gain on that first down play.
You call that toss play. It's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Either get down there in time to make contact behind the line. In this case, the challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last game image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the interception on what is the final play of this game.